to be a bastion of truth, to be a speaker of truth in these times where there are so many lies. I'm going to tell you this truth. The good guys win. Truth wins over lies. Good wins over evil. And even though the Hezbollah has done so much work to try to kill innocent people, kids, women, whatever, in Israel, and they're not going to win. Sure, they killed 7 people today, and it's devastating. We're devastated that they killed farmers, international workers, elderly. They're not going to win. We're making strides, and the good guys must stand up. You don't appease terror. No. Hamas, what are they doing? What do? They rejected a ceasefire proposed by Egypt, proposed by Israel, proposed by everybody, time and time again. Just like people who said, "Here, would you like a Palestinian state?" Again and again and again and again. No, the answer is always no, no, no. And we're going to have to keep going. We're going to have to say, "Will you evacuate this village, that village of Lebanon," so we can continue to uproot. You have a garden, and it's beautiful. And there's flowers and there's food, and then weeds grow up, and you have to root out those weeds. It's just the way it is. And now people are asking me, do I know the future? Do I know who's going to win in the U.S. elections, the primaries? And I say, I don't know the future. I do not. But I'll say this again, people who stand up for righteousness will do righteously. And that is what it is. And I think the whole world needs to really know that lesson more than personalities and things. We need to know that lesson. Where do we all stand? Let's look at ourselves. Where do we stand? Will Iran strike Israel before the U.S. elections? And they said it's going to be definitive. It's going to be painful. I don't think so. I don't think they're going to make any strides in what they've done. The wicked will perish from the earth. Even the new, Hezbollah has a new chief, Naim Qassem, and he says, we've hit Netanyahu, the prime minister's house. We're going to keep going. We're not going to, we're going to keep going to defeat Israel. That's also a pipe dream. It's fake. We stand on something that is not fake, don't we, friends? And I want to keep doing that. I want to say, we've had, is it 12,000 wounded soldiers? Is it 1,800 evacuated? To special treatment. And here's what I'm saying, guys. Here's what I'm saying is, do we need a bigger army? Do we need to start producing, our own missiles instead of ordering it from other countries? Yes, we do. Look what's happening in Haifa. Look, 2 are dead. Is that right? What I hear in the Haifa Bay barrage on Haifa, and so now Hezbollah is talking about ceasefire, maybe retreating to the Litani River. Well, that place was chocked full. The whole border chock full of weapons, sensors, every kind of attack thing they'd need to conquer the Galilee. That they were trying to do. But U.S. is pushing for an arrangement before the elections. I know even Trump said, let's get peace in the earth before the elections, and that'd be great. I'm a little worried myself. I'm saying, come on, they've spent almost 20 years building this up, and are they going to move back to the Litani? Maybe they will. Maybe it'll take a little longer. Things aren't always at the snap of the finger like we think, and I found that out in this last year. We want things to be quick and decisive. What's that word? Decisive, quick, instant gratification, don't we? Isn't that the world we live in? But if you are, quote unquote, the good guy or the good girl, you have to stand up, even if it takes a long time. And there's people who are standing with Israel, people standing against Israel, people that are getting flooded for standing against moving their embassy, standing against us defending ourselves in this righteous war. You fill in the blanks here. Resolution 1701 is actually a very good one for them to remove themselves to the Litani River. I hope they'll do that. If not, it should be a demilitarized zone. There should be never any rearming there. And we must do what we have to do to defend ourselves and to rescue the hostages. And if that means me going back to Gaza again, I'll do what I have to do. I don't want to, but I'll do what I must until we release those 101 hostages and win this war and provide security also. So it's also about providing security for our people. And part of that is thermal drones. I've talked about it before. I just want to give a little more explanation. First of all, thank you for everyone who has given towards thermal drones. What is that? It's like a drone. It flies and it can see in complete darkness. That's kind of the big win for us. It can identify heat signatures from the air. It can fly even though there's jammer signals that try to make us not fly. high, cutting edge technology, the beacon of democracy. That's what Israel is here. We're the shield of democracy, the sword of freedom. Who said that? What president of America quoted that about Israel? And it's true. But I want to just say thank you for all those who have gathered funds, all those who have. We have purchased one thermal drone. We have. It's done. It takes a few days for the money to transfer, and it's going to take a few days. We are very excited about this. It's been made possible due to your generosity and due to your heart of compassion and for the Judeo-Christian values. And so we have determination, we have boldness. We're not going to pull back. We're not going to shrink back. We're going to surge forward to complete victory. Thank you for that. Psalms 142 is really, really on my heart, and I want to say that in this time. I cried to the Lord, and he said, you are my refuge and my portion in the land of the living. This is what King David said to God. And of your mercy, cut off my enemies. It's 143 verse 12. Cut off my enemies and destroy all those that afflict my soul, because I'm your servant. Israel is called the servant of God in the Bible. I think that you standing with Israel in this time, and we want to finish strong. This will be over before you know it. Let's finish strong with full victory. Let's protect every soldier's precious life. Thermal drones. Let's get 5 more. Let's go for this. Let's do this, and I'll distribute them. I'll make a video about it, and let's see what total victory looks like, and a future for Lebanon, a future for Gaza, a future for even Iran.